Hi everyone, John here from JPWHUTV. Apologies for the slight delay. A few technical issues as it always is when you try to go live. Just going to go on live now to Instagram, so hold on 2 moments. Good to see you on board. This stream is sponsored by 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below for access to all their retro West Ham shirts going back from the 60s right through to the early 2000s. And there's also some Umbro and Admiral stream search as well there as well, track shirts, etc, etc. You know the drill. So click on the link below. All transactions you make through that will go to help this channel, so thank you very much for that. So yeah, just sorting out live now. Bear me 2 moments. Sorry, the stream I'm working from is actually just gone with me, as it always is, as it always happens when you do something live. There's loads of cataclysms and just it's ridiculous, but we're live and kicking. Got the earphones on, so I'm not in trouble. So bear with me 2 moments, guys. We're 4 minutes into the game so far. Not much has really happened apart from a Cathcart attack at goal. But there we go. I've got the earphones in, so I'm not being done for copyright. So that's hopefully the Instagram is going to be loading up soon. So yeah, let's have a look. Right, so 4 minutes in. So let's while the game is progressing, let's talk about the team sheet. In goal is Adrian, as always, with Fredericks, Balbuena, Diop, and Masuaku making up the back four, with Declan Rice and Noble making up the defensive midfield. And they've just slipped it through as it is now. Good clearance from Issa Diop there. In the midfield is Anderson, Lanzini, Antonio, with Arnautovic up front. Hey, there we go. Instagram's live as well. So hey guys, good to see you all. What the hell's going on here? Let's just try that again. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Ish. No idea if anybody's watching. Got about 18 things going on at the minute. So where are we? So yeah, and the stream I'm watching is just stupid. Oh, let's just try and jump on and see what's going on. As usual, everything's just breaking. Yeah, it's not working on Instagram, unfortunately. That's a bit of a shame, but it's just the way it is. It's understandable at the same point. We've got so many things trying to be going all at once. So as a game goes, everyone's pretty much 0-0 at the stand at the moment. I'll get myself in focus. Where are we? Just really quickly, guys. Sorry. Early stages of this. There's 3 other people watching. So hey guys, talk to me in the comments. There's a live chat going for it as it stands at the minute. So good to see you. Good to see you. So yeah, talk to me. Right. So we've got American Hammers. Hey, hello guys. Hello. Right. Watford are up for it today, mate. Yes, 100%. I knew they were going to be difficult to go through. It was going to be very, very tricky for them to do. Who else we got? Very rented. Looks like Watford want it more than the moment. Yes, again, 100%. Yep, I'd agree with that. It's exactly as I predicted it was going to be. You know, we're having some real trouble defending at the minute, but Watford are playing well. Be interesting to see what the other scores are at the moment. So let's just take a look at that. Quite glad there's a little bit of a delay, to be honest with you, because it doesn't make me look as crap as I am. Oh, Newcastle are 1 up over Fulham already. Wow, 10 minutes in. Let's have a quick look at that while this is going on. Right, so, okay, so John Joe Shelvey has scored for Newcastle. So not a bad one for them at the minute. Let's see if we can get access to the live table. See if that makes any difference. Just as the stream pauses as usual. Right. So Newcastle, where are we? 43 points, so 14th at the moment. So pretty much stays exactly the same as they normally were at the same time. Too deadly. Nice to see you. Good to see you guys. Right, so just as it is. Oh, Jesus, that was close. Right, so Watford on the attack still, and a poor clearance. Sorry, very good clearance from Balbuena, but very little poor attempts at the same point from Decore by the looks of it. And the stream is frozen again, as it always does, just when you need things to work. Right, come on stream. Right, so here we go. Right, so we're up there. So it's going to be a little bit more now. So let's see, just looking at the replay now. Yeah, could have done better with that defending. Offside-ish. Balbuena clears it, but yeah. But again, poor clearance from Balbuena. He gets in the right place again. So here we go. Right, so let's hopefully we'll get something in relation to the live football now. Because you know what the live streams, live games are like. They just do replays 10 to the dozen. So the corner in, not a bad ball. And yeah, Fabianski clearly saves. So that's good. So, right, so let's have a look to see what's going on elsewhere at the moment. Joan, I haven't got a live stream of the match, so I'll try and keep you up to date as much as I can. Brighton are giving City a game. Spurs scored in the 3rd minute. Way! So, Joan, I tell you, to be honest with you, the best thing to do is jump over and go on to hammerstv.com. That's where I'm watching this at the minute, so have a look at those. They've always got reliable streams. I'm having a bit of problems with it. That's just because it's BT, unfortunately. But yeah, that's what I would advise you do. So, guys, talk to me, ask me questions. Let's see what else we've got in the meantime. All right, scores and fixtures. So, in the meantime, your good health, my 6 viewers. Thank you very much. Newcastle 2-0 over Fulham now. Wow. See, let's have a look at that one. Just, again, as the stream is pausing. Oh. So Perez this time, Jose Perez, he scored. So that's not bad. That's not bad for Newcastle. 2-0 up in, where are we? 12 minutes. It's not bad. It's not bad for those guys in any shape or form. I'm glad that Newcastle's staying up. I've got a bit of a soft spot for them, if I'm completely honest for you. Yes, ranted. Yes, poor from Fulham. Very, very poor Fulham. Good idea, Tim. Yep. Official website for the audio stream. So that's good. So yeah, but where are we? So we're on attack again now. So Anderson, Noble, over to Fredericks. Bit of a dilly-dally. Passing it, yeah. Passing it over to Masuaku, who passes it back to Declan Rice. Player of the year, as far as I'm concerned. I know Fabianski got it, but for me, he's totally player of the year. See where we are at the moment. So Watford defending, but we're still trying to attack it. Ball's live. Watford have got the ball back now. Oh, Anderson's on the ball, making quite a good run. Is he going to pass it? Is he going to go for glory? Let's have a look. Yeah, he passes it. No, passes it to himself and gets tackled. Oh, how many times have we seen that from Anderson this season? How many times have we seen that? Oh, good clearance. Wish this stream was a little bit more up to date. The throw into Watford, as I'm saying at the minute. 12 minutes and 10 seconds in. Buildup taking the piss as he always does. Taking ages with his throwing. Absolute ages. Yep, Joan Noble has definitely been magnificent lately. I think this is certainly the last few games has been very good from him. Very, very good. See if I can get this stream a little bit more up to date. Hang on. And while that's loading up yet again, let's have a look at the scores. See where we are at the moment still. Okay, it's, yeah, 13 minutes in, so still a couple of minutes behind schedule by the looks of things. Nothing has changed on the other places at the minute. Oh, come on, stream. Come on. Oh, for God's sake, come on. Behave yourself. Okay, right, so here we go. So basically, guys, let me know what you think about the team sheet. Do you think that Adrian should have actually played this game? It would have been... So as I'm seeing it on this stream, it's still taking a little bit of time at the moment. So I can see that Noble scored. That's brilliant. I'm loving that. 16 minutes in, so that's going to be up in a minute and a half at the moment for the stream, because the stream is lagging severely at the moment, and I'm trying all my best to try and keep this up to date for you guys, but it's just not working. It really isn't working. Oh, that's the corruption. Oh, here we go. Here we are. Noble, very good goal. Well, I don't know why that says 16 minutes in when it's 14:45. That's the official reports for you. But yeah, very, very good goal. Very good run from Noble. Superb run from Noble. Absolutely superb. And into the bottom left-hand corner. Very, very well taken. So we've got the replay now. So Declan Rice on the ball by the looks of it. And again, the stream's frozen. You can't see it now. So yeah, 14 minutes and 45 seconds in. We're 1-0 up. That's very, very good at the moment. So let's have a look at the table to see if that makes any changes. So as it stands at the moment, we are 10th on goal difference with Leicester City. Very, very good. I'm happy with that. Very, very, very happy with that. Let's just hope that Chelsea can do us a favour and get one over them. So we're 52 points on the 38th game of the season. Very, very happy with that. And I can hear the fans singing "Too Good for England." And quite, to be honest with this, slight sarcasm in there, but very, very good. Yeah, he's one of my favourite players, as it always has been. As I said to Tim when I first went on American Hammers TV, that Noble is only a few years younger than me. He's 7 years younger than me, so he represents everything that I am for West Ham. You know, I love the club, and he's me on the pitch. He really, really is me on the pitch. So where are we looking defending at the minute? Buildup on the ball. Jones says that Chelsea have a weakened team out. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me because they've got one eye on the Europa League final. So understandable, but you know, Watford have got a very, very good squad out there as it stands at the minute, and they're giving us quite a good game. They're attacking a hell of a lot. still quite a bit of a delay in terms of what I'm seeing and what you guys are hearing from me as well at the same point. So that doesn't make things any better. But it's good here. I'm enjoying this. We're doing well. Rice on the ball. Great pass over to Masuaku. Fantastic pass. Lanzini into Anderson. Rice over to, don't know, it's frozen. Ryan Fredericks. Over to Fredericks. Come on. Come on, Noble. Passes over to Fredericks. Fredericks fouled. Not really a foul. It's a 50-50, but it's been given. I need a better tablet. I need a better tablet. So, guys, let me know what your thoughts of it. 20 minutes in, and we're 1-0 up as it stands at the moment. If Chelsea Leicester are a draw, then we stay 10th as this stands. I don't want to jinx it. Don't want to do the commentators jinx or anything. But I'm very, very happy with this. Let me know your thoughts. Always want to know what you guys are thinking. Oh dear. It's like a bit of a muscle twinge by the looks of it. I haven't got enough alcohol to last me until half time. Yep, agreed to him 100%. Lucky to be up. Watford still not slowing down. Yep. I said in my preview they're going to want to go for this, and they are totally going for this 100%. Yep, Joan, the fullbacks are playing very well, as I knew they would be. Fredericks and Masuaku are more attacking midfielders than actual proper defenders. But, Antonio just there. Couple of yards off the right post. Could have happened. Very, very good strike. Nice little one touch, smacked with his right foot. Yeah, I agree. Ranted 100%. I agree on Adrian. But remember how many times Rando and Hart were choosing in front of him. I like him, but he had shaky moments. Yes, as did Randolph and as did Hart, as we all know. But yeah, so it looks like Watford are back on the attack again now. Neat little ball in. But has he done it? Yes. Nobody's put it out for a goal kick by the looks of it. So very good. Very happy with this attacking prowess from West Ham, but as Watford are giving us a game as it stands as well. So let's have a look at the stats as things are going at the moment as we're looking at the replay of Noble's fan. Oh, great little interplay from Antonio before Noble goes on his run. Smack bang. That's how much it means to him. He really absolutely loves this. According to BBC website, we've got Watford have had 56% possession and we've got 44. We've had 2 shots on target. They've had 5. So 2 shots at goal. We've had 1 on target and 1 goal. Watford have had 5 shots and 2 on target. So, yeah, I'm very happy with this. It's exactly as I knew the game was going to be. They're really, really taking it out to us. See what it is at the minute. Oh, Too Deadly. I see you've Too Deadly YouTube. I see you've subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much, mate. Means a lot. Really, really does mean a lot. We had a couple of people unsubscribed this morning, so you're now the 696th subscriber. Thank you very much. It means the world to me, mate. It really, really does mean the world to me. I'm going to try and hopefully do this on a more regular basis next season, all the away games, because obviously me being a season ticket holder, I'll be sitting at the home ground, so I won't be able to do these with you. I'll do some stuff on Instagram. Unfortunately, I try to do a link into Instagram and Facebook, but it seems that they've got too many devices linked into the internet, unfortunately, so that's not working. Let's see if we can try that again, because I know you guys will want to. I know there's going to be some viewers out there that are going to want to watch it on there as well. So let's just try it. Let's try it one more time. Let's see if we get the exposure sorted out. Oh, that's looking good. I like that. Looks like this camera's sorted me out for a change. Right, let's get that. If you're watching on Instagram or Facebook, if this goes through, then trade secrets being given away, unfortunately. Let's have a look, see if it'll do it. See if it'll do it. Yes, it's now live. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Right, so apologies for the delay. Very, very overexposed for some strange reason. Not really sure how I can fix that at the minute. Let me just try and sort something out. There you go. That's better. No, 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 no. Cancel, cancel. Watford on the attack as it stands at the minute. I don't know what the hell's going on. Bear with me 2 minutes, guys. I wonder who will be our second choice goalkeeper next season. Very, very good question there, Joan. I'm not sure. It'd be nice to have a junior out there, but I'm not 100% sure that's going to happen. So, what is going on with this exposure? Wasn't doing this earlier. Very, very overexposed. How's that? Is that? See if I can get that. Is it out? No. How the hell do you sort that out? Sorry, guys. Watford have got a throw in as it stands at the minute. Just trying to sort out this exposure for everybody on Instagram, and so let's try that. That's worked. It's just unfortunately it's not working on Instagram. I can't figure out how to. There's no option on here to sort out exposure or anything like that. That's a shame. I was looking forward to doing that. Looking forward to get some people on board with that. But yeah, no. So I'll work on that before the start of next season. Oh, Brighton have scored. Oh, let's have a look. Zabaleta in talks at the moment. So yeah, Fredericks has been injured. He can't play on anymore. That's a real shame. That challenge that he had earlier, and that pushover, then that's a real shame. Using an early substitute. Oh, Liverpool are 1-0 up over Watford. That's right, over Wolves. Cardiff are 1-0 up over Man United. Oh, it's just turning into a very, very spicy day. And Palace are 1-0 over AFC Bournemouth as well. Oh, right. Let's have a look at the table as that stands. Some very, very tasty things going on here. Let's have a look. How many? So as it stands, we're still 10th. So Zabaleta's come on for Fredericks. I feel sorry for the boy. I really do feel sorry for the boy. Where are Man City? Who are Man City playing? Brighton. Ew. Nothing really doing. It's all right. So where are we? Really hoping this was going to be. So yeah, Glenn Murray for Man City. So it looks like the table so far is going to Liverpool as it stands. My internet connection speeds up a little bit. Let's have a look at the temp now. So easily turned Masuaku, but very, very easily saved by Fabianski. So as it stands at the minute, there's nothing to say that actually Man City have scored yet. But as I say, this is the BBC and they're freaking slow. So let's have a look to see if I can get the information up on Sky Sports, because they're normally a lot quicker. So all right, so where are we? So looks like now, which has gone down a little bit too. Yeah, well, that's a 50-50. Nothing wrong with that. Don't know what he's doing. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, Brighton 1-0 over Man City still, from what I'm looking at. Oh no, they've just updated it now. So, ooh, let's have a look at the tables now. It's literally just updated now as I'm saying. It's literally Man City 1 in yellow. So they've literally just updated it as we are literally talking. God, that's slow for people, isn't it? Oh God, that's slow. Yes, Rancid, you're completely right. He has been on very good form since he's come back, but that's just I think it was a bit more of a rush, and a very good save again from Fabianski there. from Decor. Is that Kapui? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, Rice, what are you doing there? That was fortunate. That was Delafay, apparently, from what I'm looking at here. All right, so, guys. Joan, when he had that challenge a little bit earlier, it looked like he just had an awkward fall because he was lying on the back and he was massaging what looked like his hamstring. So, but yeah, we'll find out if it is serious or not. But it's obviously serious enough for Zabaleta to come on in his place. So here we go. Watford on the attack now. Zabaleta standing right up in front. Oh, right. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was close. Pereira attacking the very, very good strike from him, but Fabianski read it brilliantly there. Very, very good. Very happy with that. But as I say, yeah, it's a shame for Fredericks. Now that this brings up a very good question. He's played a handful of games for us this season, and he's still injury prone. Do we look for another right back, guys? Let me know your thoughts on this. Should we look for another right back in the summer, because it's looking like Fredericks is not fit enough to play a season. Bearing in mind, this is obviously his first season, but at the same point, let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Pellegrini's not exactly looking happy at the moment. So as usual, stream's frozen. Palace are 2-0 over Bournemouth now. 2-0 over Bournemouth. They are absolutely going for it. They are really, really going for it, Palace. And I don't blame them in any shape or form. 2-0 now. 2-0. Yeah, Tim, completely agree with you. He's not fundamentally a fullback. We need a solid right back who can defend and complete passes to his teammates. Yeah, agree 100%. And what the hell has happened to this stream? This has absolutely died 100%. Let me see if I can get this on the PC, because this tablet is just pissing around. So give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back with you. The wonders of modern technology, huh? Oh, oh. Oops, no, it's going to get me in trouble. Earphone's not working properly either. Ah, bugger. So apologies, guys. I'm going to have to bounce back between this and that without any sound, because I don't want to get into any copyright problems or anything at the minute. That's the last thing my channel needs. Just see if we can do that again. And also now that's frozen as well. but it's better. Here we go. So here we go. Watford bossing the midfield by the looks of it, coming into defence now, and the stream freezes once again. Everything was working absolutely 100% perfectly earlier, absolutely perfect, and now all of a sudden it's just doing this. Oh, it's always the way, isn't it? Always the way. All right, let's see if I can find this another way. No. So we got Fleet. Right, I'm turning this tablet off because it's just. Oh, a little pass back. The 33 minutes in. See if this works. Oh, something looks like something's going on here. Hang on. No. Can't get any audio up, unfortunately. So sorry about this, guys. You know what it is almost like. Oh, it looks like Shalavas is on the floor at the minute. See what's going on there. Looks like quite a bad injury to him, but he's just holding his face, bless him. So he's hobbling off injured. Whoop, whoop. Got life back on it. Here we go. Back a little bit. Right. So hopefully it's going to catch itself up. So in the meantime, ball through. And not entirely sure what's going on there with Balbuena. Not really sure why he's done that clearance. Not really sure why he's done that at all. I don't much like City winning the league, but can you imagine how annoying Liverpool fans would be if they win? 100% ranted, 100% there, mate. They will be absolutely unbelievably. There's a 2-0, 2-1 to Man City, and 3-0 to Palace over Bournemouth. What the hell is going on with the Bournemouth side? That is just unbelievable. I know they've got nothing for them to play at the minute, but that's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. I really don't get how Palace could have done that against a very, very good attacking side that is Bournemouth. I mean, what the hell? What was going on there? Eddie Howe's got some explaining to do by the looks of it. It really looks like he's got some explaining to do. Looks like Delafeu was just offside there. Yeah, he was offside. Good. It looks like the high line we usually play is working very, very well. And again, the stream is just pissing about. Right, so where are we? So let's have a look at the table now. So yep, so oh, come on. It's BT for you, as I say. It's the problem with having BT. I mean, look at the quality of this stream. This is a very, very good camera, and this looks like I'm using my phone. But here we go. So, oh, come on. I need a new tablet. I'm getting a new tablet soon, guys, so don't worry about this. This will be sorted out in a week's time. But what is going on with this thing at the moment? Honestly, so not going to do it full screen because it's just pissing about too much. So Watford keeping the ball quite well at the minute. Where are we? 37 minutes in, 37 and a half minutes in. Keeping the ball very well. So as it stands at the moment, so we've got Crystal Palace 3-0. Newcastle have beaten Fulham 2-0. Man City beating Brighton 2-1. Leicester, Chelsea 0-0. Liverpool 1-0 over Spurs. Cardiff 1-0 over Man United. Southampton have just scored over Huddersfield. Spurs still 1-0. And whoa, come on. Looks like Lanzini's in on here. What the hell's going on? Why is it when everything works, when you oh, I tell you, doing my head in this is. So yep, Lanzini, by the looks of it, on the 39th minute. So which I will get to see if this actually bloody moves. But no, 2-0 up. I'm very, very happy with that. Very, very happy that Lanzini's got on the score sheet. I've yet to see it, but I'm very, very happy with that performance. We're playing so well. Here we go. So Antonio. Oh no, Antonio. So yeah, so Antonio runs at the ball, does his usual. Good play, goal saved by the goalkeeper, hits the post, and boom, Lanzini follows up on that as we need it to, and it's 2-0. Very, very happy with this. Very, very good performance from our boys. I've got nothing. I've got nothing more to drink. So guys, thank you for letting me know before anyone scored. I'm going to get this improved for next season, guys. This is painful. This really is painful. But this is my first live stream properly. Again, I just want to say thank you very much, Tim, for doing the podcast with me the other night. Really enjoyed it. We've got 5 minutes to go. 2-0 up against Watford. Very happy with this. Oh, bit of a challenge there. Ooh. Anderson into the ball. Nothing. I wouldn't say that was a handball at all. Zabaleta passing it in. Zabaleta trying to go for goal, and it hits his leg, and before it hits his arm, there's no way that's handball. That's piss poor from Zabaleta. That really, really is unsportsmanlike from him, which is very, very unusual. As we know how much he loves to do it, play football, and how much the game means to him. But corner in, and yeah, nothing. Diop with the ball, but yeah, goalkeeper gets it and clears it. So a few minutes behind still, unfortunately. But why are we playing it so far back? We're 2-0 up with 4 minutes to go. Why are we doing this so deep? There's no need for this. There's no need for this. So good little pass in. So Rice on the ball, passes it out to Anderson, who passes it back to Noble. And whoa! De La Feu pushing over Antonio by the looks of it. What was the point? What was the point? I mean, great for us because we get a free kick there, but there was just absolutely no need for it at all. Just absolutely no need for it. Bit more than Tony Gale saying you got a bit of a nudge. It's a bit more than that. It's a great pass in from Noble, and yeah, Firmino just pushes him straight to the floor. Straight to the floor. No reason for it whatsoever. Absolutely no reason for it. That's a foul as far as I'm concerned, and that's a proper booking. There's just absolutely no need for it whatsoever. Completely cuts off Antonio. No need for it. No need. So it looks like either Anderson or Arnautovic is going to take this. But I think it looks like Anderson's stepping up over it. Here we go. Free kick coming in. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? And Anderson, and 2 yards too high. I don't think that I look like Foster was going to get it anyway, but yeah, 2 yards too high. There we go. Yeah, it's not a bad free kick to be honest with you. Just a little bit too much power on it, and there's not enough dip before it clears the goal line. So it's a bit of a shame that. I'm not really sure why the cameras are zooming on the football. So we got on the 45th minute now. The start of the 44th, really, technically, on as the clock says it. But so yeah, good clearances by Watford on the attack and good clearances. But yeah, that's a free kick to us, and that's a poor clearance by the Watford player. Almost took Masuaku out then. Anderson, sorry, almost took Anderson out there. Yep, and the fans are singing their love for Troy Deeney as always. Got to be pleased with 2-goal lead. My weekend is improving. Good. I'm glad, Joan. I'm glad your weekend is improving. My weekend certainly improving as well. Hope we keep a clean sheet and finish the season with 3 wins. 100%. Really hope we do. Let's just see what else is going on here at the minute. So it's half time, 2-0 up. Very happy. Can't believe it's bloody 2 minutes behind this stream at the moment, but very good. So let's just have a look to see what's what where everywhere is. So let's hold on 2 moments. So the half-time whistle is coming up in this stream here, but obviously around the ground itself it is 2-0. Very happy with this. Very happy with this performance. Right, so okay, so half time. Brighton losing to Man City 2-1. Burnley Arsenal 1-0. Palace 3, Bournemouth 1, Newcastle 2, Fulham 1, Leicester City Chelsea 0-0, Liverpool 1-0 over Wolves, Man United 0, Cardiff City 1, Southampton 0. Southampton 1, Huddersfield Town 0, Spurs 1, Everton 0, and West Ham 2 over Watford. So very, very interesting first half of all games. Really makes it a very, very interesting to see what's going to happen at the end of the second halves. So guys, let me know what your thoughts on this. So as things stand at the moment, Man City are title winners. It's not exactly like we didn't see this coming. We all knew this was going to come down to the wire for this game. We all knew something was going to be very, very. It was all going to be very, very tricky for Liverpool to get one over Man City, because let's face it, Man City are a superbly good team, very, very good, and quite rightly so that they are champions on 98 points. Liverpool with 97 points and still coming second. I said to a housemate of mine who is a Liverpool fan, shall we say, because he doesn't really seem to know what's going on there. But yeah, it was one. I said it was going to come down to the wire, and I said this back in February. It was going to come down the wire to him, and it's looking that way. And it's unless there's an absolute miraculous turnaround from Brighton, there is just absolutely no way it's going to be Liverpool for the title of the season. It's just not happening. It really, really isn't happening. Man United, yes, Joan, they are an absolute joke. They are an absolute joke. It's just absolutely poor. So yeah, there we go. We're at half time. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Come on, talk to me in the chat room. Sorry, the chat room. I'm showing my age there. So in the live chat, let me know what you're thinking on this, guys. Let me know. To be honest with you, even though we're 2-0 up, Watford could have done better for a couple of things. There's a very, very. I know, as I said, I know they are looking to win the FA Cup next weekend against City. So yeah, but if looking at it from a non-West Ham perspective for just a moment, okay, this to me is very, very surprising that Watford have played as so well as they have. But there've been some defensive slip-ups. We've defended badly on a couple of occasions as well, but they've both got some fantastic goalkeepers. All right, so just to recap for those who aren't seeing the goals at the moment, great ball in from Antonio to Noble, who takes pretty much on half of Watford on himself, dinks it in with a left foot kick into the left hand side of the goal. Very, very impressive from Noble. That's his third goal that's outside the penalty area. It's very, very good from the boy. Very, very good little birthday present for him. And the second goal, Antonio goes at goal. Foster tips it onto the bar, and Lanzini follows up and smack bang wallop. It's a little dinking, very similar to an Arnautovic's second against Southampton in terms of the header control. Just followed up, smelt there was an opportunity and went for it, and we're 2-0 up. So I am very, very happy with the way things are going at the moment. Really, really enjoying it. We could be playing a hell of a lot better. We're still standing off a little bit too much as far as I'm concerned. Tim, let me know what you're thinking on this, mate, because I know you want to see an all-out attacking side, and quite rightly so, but we don't seem to be doing that as much as we should be. So, guys, but yeah, as I say, 2-0 up at half-time. Very, very intrigued by what's going on. And if you'll excuse me for just a moment, I'm going to go and get some more drink because I am thirsty as hell, and I knew I should have brought some more stuff up with me. So give me 2 minutes. Right, I'm back. Any new conversations? Right. No, no Aiden GTV. Nobody wants to trade subs, mate. Come on. That's not how you go about doing things. Right. So, we have somebody with a name I can't read, asking for the link for the game. Pop over to hammerstv.com. That's how I'm watching it. It's not exactly the most stable, but it seems to be a lot better at the moment. Right. So, okay. So this is a prime time for me to say to you properly this time, because I wasn't able to do it at the start of the video, the live stream, I should say, that there is a link in the description below for you to go to 3retro.com, who are sponsoring the channel as it stands at the moment. Now, what I would like you to do is click on the link in the description, which will take you directly through to their website, where you can take a look at all their retro gear from the 60s through to the early 2000s, like this one included. There is also Umbro and Admiral track jackets, t-shirts, sweatshirts available for you. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. I had to run around and get those drinks in. But yeah, the track jackets, sweatshirts, t-shirts from Umbro and Admiral. So click on the link in the description below. Any purchases that you guys make in that link will go towards funding for the channel, and so anything that you make I'll be very, very grateful for you guys to make any purchases through there, because you get to improve the channel. So I'll be able to get a more reliable streaming service as well, for that matter. So I'll be able to talk about the game 100% properly, and also. So yeah, and also, of course, you know, for anybody that knows anyone that's a West Ham fan and loves their retro shirts, there is an absolutely perfect place to get them. They are some brilliant stuff on there. The majority of the retro shirts that I wear when I do my reviews and my previews is I've got them. I have legitimately, and this is not a white lie in any shape or form, I have legitimately got them through 3retro over the years, especially the Umbro Claret polo shirt that I've got. Very, very good prices. Their delivery is so quick, it's unbelievable. So click on the link in the description below, guys. Make your purchases through there, and you'll help me out. So I'm just going to pour myself a drink. Not that I'm an alcoholic or any shape or form, but it's nice to have a few beers while you're watching West Ham. Now, the reason why I'm saying that, I'm trying to deflect a bit of pain away from the guys that are, because at the Watford game, there are no bars available for the away supporters, exactly the same as it was against Spurs. Everybody's dry. Well, not dry, because we know if you guys have gone to the pub beforehand. For example, Steve, we know full well, Steve and Paul, my normal mates I see the games with, they are up there as watching the game as we speak. And I know they went up to O'Neill's at Watford Junction. So, you know, it'd be interesting to see what their stories are when I see them in a few weeks' time. But in the meantime, guys, as I always do, good health, people. Oh, there is nothing better than a nice, cool, refreshing drink when you're 2-0 up. There really, really isn't. There really isn't any. So there's a few people have left the chat, probably because at the end of the day it's half time and I'll not be able to keep some stuff up. But all right, so let's turn our attention back to the table at the moment. So as it stands, Man City have won it. Liverpool are second. Spurs are up to third. Chelsea are down to fourth. Arsenal and Man United are remaining in their positions from 5 and 6 respectively. Wolves are seventh, so they're guaranteed European football next season as long as anybody out of the top 6 wins the Champions League, or the Europa League or the FA Cup. So they're on a very, very good. What a run Wolves have done this season. They have been they're just, it's just incredible that this team has come from the Championship, albeit they blasted it last season, and they've come up and they've got 57 points. They have, out of the 38 games that they've played, they have won 16, drawn 9, and lost 11. That is an amazing thing to do. They've scored 47 goals so far this season and conceded 45. That is incredible for a team that, no disrespect to Wolves in any shape or form, I think that, as I said on numerous occasions, they have been the jewel of this Premier League. They really have. I know there's a lot of talk about the whole fight between Man City and Liverpool for the title, but it's incredible that a team like Wolves that could actually just come up on their first season and get 57 points with a +2 goal difference in their first season. They have brought in a fantastic manager. They've kept hold of and improved their squad from the Championship last season. It's just, it's incredible. It really, really is incredible that they've been able to do this. I'm very, very, as a neutral fan who loves football, I absolutely think they've been brilliant. They have absolutely torn it apart. They really have. Trevor Scarf, big mentality, 100%. Yes, really, they really have done. Right, so the second half is about to kick off by all accounts. So just waiting for the stream that I'm watching to catch up with that. But in the meantime, let's talk about the rest of it. So Everton at 8th, Leicester at 9th. We're holding at 10th. Watford down to 11th. Palace on 12th. Newcastle are now 13th. AFC Bournemouth 14th. Southampton 15th. Burnley gone down to 16th. Burnley, that's back to normal for Burnley, unfortunately. I hate to say it. I really, really hate to say it, but it is back to normal for Burnley. They are a very, very good team. Another really good claret and blue team. It's interesting to see what happens with Aston Villa in the playoffs second leg as well, because they've been doing all right. So they did quite well, 2-1 over the weekend. So very, very good performance from those guys. Leeds 1-0 up. That's gonna be a bit of a painful one if Leeds get back into the Premier League. I doubt they will. I don't think they'll be able to beat Villa if they get both respective teams get to the playoff final. I don't think they will. But if Leeds finally come back to the Premier League, I'm not. There's gonna be blood on the streets. There really, really is gonna be blood on the streets. Looking forward to another good transfer window. Trevor, yes, mate, 100%. It's good to see you, mate. It's been a little while since I've heard from you, Trev, but very, very. Look, I agree with you 100%. It's going to be an interesting transfer window. I'm not really sure what we're going to be able to do, but here we go. The second half has just kicked off now. So Watford straight. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, Deulofeu with the most easiest goal he has ever scored. Is it in his entire life? Oh, what was Balbuena doing there? Let's have a look and hear what the commentators are saying. Oh my God! So pass back to Zabaleta. Overpass from Zabaleta. Balbuena can't kick the ball. Bounces off Fabianski, and that's it. 2-1. Oh, Deulofeu just runs on the follow up, and I did not see that coming. And I mean, I knew to a degree that Watford, as I said in the preview, would give us an attacking game, but I did not see that coming at all. Yes, Ranted, mate, very, very strong start from Watford, because at the end of the day, their manager have gone in and absolutely blasted them for the 2 goals. And I said they as I said at half time, they could have done better for them. They could have absolutely done better, and it's that's heartbreaking. That really is heartbreaking. Oh, that's harsh on Fabianski. That really is harsh, but yes, Trev, he does. Zabaleta does need to be a backup, and he is backup. That's why he's come in the second half. That's right, halfway through the first half, I should say. Oh, Oh, good block. Good block by Diaz. Watford are absolutely on the attack again. Oh, why is it streaming? It's freezing all the time. Yeah, it's 50-50 between Hughes and Masuaku there. Really isn't anything that should be flagged up about it. No more than was earlier. Okay, so we're getting on the ball again and lost. Exactly, it's literally just as I said it. The Watford on the attack again. There's too much space. Nobody looks like they want to shut them down properly. Yes, Joni has 100%. And here we go. It's frozen once again. I can't see anything. Chalobah is being sent off by the looks of it. Hang on, let's just have a look at the replay because it's just, why does it keep freezing so much? I can hear the audio going, but the pitch is just freezing. Let's have a look. Where are we? Yeah, it's last man. That's last man. Tony Gale says he doesn't think Chalobah meant it, but I'm sorry, you're last man. You're pulling him down. He was quite rightly being sent off. 100% right sent off. Zabaleta winning but no longer able. Yes, Trev, agree. 100%, mate. 100%. There's just absolutely no need for that challenge whatsoever. Yes, too deadly. Yes, Chalobah has been sent off for that last man challenge on Antonio, and Watford are down to 10 men. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Obviously, the refs, all the Watford players are talking to the ref on this. So where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 yards outside of the penalty box. The assistant has flagged for it, and I'm sorry, but that's last man. You can see Chalobah is pulling him down. He's pulling him down. It's completely intended. There's no dive from Antonio in any shape or form there. So it looks like Lanzini is going to take this free kick. Oh, into the wall and off for a corner. Tony Gale's been working for Sky Sports too much by the looks of other sense of things. He's not as neutral as he used to be. So yeah, nothing doing from the corner there. Foster's releases it. And oh Jesus, here we go. Here we got 1-on-1 with Zabaleta. No! Oh, that was close. Anderson just with a little intervention on the ball there. Very slight of intervention, but De La Feu going for goal, and that was close. That was really, really close. Zabaleta is just better view from the other side, and Anderson makes a brilliant clearance, but that was just, there was no need. Zabaleta, my heart is pounding at the minute. So Pereira in for the corner kick. And handball clause against Antonio. Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look intended at all. Does not look intended at all. Trev, mate, voice Ian Dowie claiming brilliant defending from Ryan Fredericks. Yeah, the ball bounces off Antonio's arm and then bounces up to his arm. It's a split second. That's not handball in any shape or form. Really isn't. So here we go. And Watford are still on the attack. Nobody getting close enough, and a great save from Fabianski. So where are we? Can't see much of that. Anderson on the ball at the minute. So no ball passes over to Zabaleta. Nobody around him. He passes on to Antonio. He gets booed by the Watford fans. Oh, right. So where are we with the scores? Let's have a look at the scores. The Rice passing over through to Masuaku. Oh, that could have been good. That could have been 3. That really could have been 3 if someone's followed up on Masuaku's great ball in from Masuaku there. But just no, nothing happens. So Cardiff 2-0 over Man United. Nothing else has really changed at the moment from what I'm looking at. As I say, yeah, nothing changed at the scores so far. But that could have been 3. If Arnautovic was in a proper position there, then blam. So where are we? Talk Tonbridge Angels FC. Come on, Liverpool, mate. How on earth do you think that Liverpool's going to get this? It's just not going to happen, mate. Heart feels for you, but no, it's just not going to happen. Deeney with a poor ball into the box, nowhere near the box and into the crowd. Yay. So Yama Maluana, hello, I'm Hammers Indonesia. Nice to see you, mate. Good to see there. Nice. It's always good to see international supporters. So, cheers. So where are we? So we're back in possession now. With Noble on the ball, passing over to Zabaleta. So where are we? Oh, loose ball. Arnautovic running to the player rather than the ball. What the hell is he playing at? Diop into Rice, who gets fouled. Sandwich, basically, by the looks of things. Yes, all right, he goes over a little bit dramatically, but yes, that is a foul 100% on Rice. And here we go. The stream has screwed up once again. So let's just make sure we can actually watch this time. And so Diop passes through to Lanzini and huge. Oh, that's a stupid challenge by that. There's no need for it. It's inertia from him, but it's a poor challenge. And again, Lanzini impeded. Whoa, Watford, man, what the hell is that guy's playing at? Would you prefer Maxi Gomez over Arnie? To be honest with you, Trev, mate, I'm not 100% on Maxi Gomez. I know there's a lot of people who've been talking about it. I've not seen a minute of him. I really haven't, so I can't say. I don't want to say, yes, it's going to be brilliant, blah, blah, blah. But unless that, because I don't think his team are getting relegated now, so it's going to be very costly. We're on the button. Oh, but yeah, it's just, yeah, there's a very hard challenge in there, pressing up the ball. But now we've got Anderson on the ball, running with himself. Very good turn from Anderson there, very good. Into one out of it, she strikes it, but they close it down easily. Rice, oh, Rice, that was close. That was close. TalkSport South American export rates them highly. Fine. That's fine, but it's TalkSport, the people that are sponsored by Sky Sports, and we know how many times they get things wrong. But as I say, if he's good, he's good. But I've not seen him play at all, so I can't say anything. I don't want to be sitting there because it'd be very hypocritical of me to say. Because at the end of the day, like I said, if we get him, then fine, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to sit and think and give an opinion on somebody just by his reputation because I've not seen an inch of his football. Let's have a look at the scores and see what else is going on. It's getting very, very physical in this second half now. Very, very physical. Southampton 1, Huddersfield 1. So the Huddersfield pull one back. Crystal Palace 3, Bournemouth 2. But everything else remains exactly the same. Oh, and Arnautovic running from a pass from Noble. Can he keep? No, he can't keep on his feet and he's down. And there's no challenge there whatsoever enough for him to go on this floor. Absolutely no need for that. It's a 50-50 at best. We've got the repeat here now, so let's have a look. Yeah, it's 50-50, 100%. No need for that whatsoever. So here we go. So Anderson back on the ball now, running the box 8 or 9 yards out, and passes back to Rice. He passes it back to Anderson. He passes it back to Masuaku. Back to Anderson again. In the box, running around running in circles. Lanzini, Antonio, Masuaku. Oh, I wish this would stop freezing. Trev, I'm not sure what you mean by that, mate. Have we picked what? Nice little try from from Arnie there, but it's just a yard off the top left-hand side. Have we picked up more possession? It doesn't look like it. Let me have a look at the stats for you, mate, but it doesn't look like it. No, is the answer. Watford are still on 55% possession according to the stats here. So not that means anything because possession, it doesn't matter what you do with possession. Sorry, it matters what you do with possession. It doesn't matter with how much possession you've had. So Gray's on for Deulofeu. Andy Boy, hello mate, nice to see you. New name. Hope you like what you're seeing around here. It's very, very tricky for me to do this. This is my first ever live watch, but good to see you. Andy, what do you think of the game, mate? What do you think? 60 minutes in from this stream here, 2-1 up. Watford down to 10 men. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts on the game, mate. So, so end-to-end football, but nothing else really doing for that matter. What's the stream called? Andy Boy, I think West Ham will win. Yes, I hope so, mate. It'd be nice. There's a little bit more pressure from Watford than I was expecting, to be honest with you. It'd be nice to... Oh, Christ! There's no way! What? Gray challenges Masuaku, but again, it's a 50-50, and the Watford fans are baying for blood. Gaz 108, nice to meet you, mate. Come on, you irons, definitely. That's a perfect challenge. Perfect challenge. And the Watford fans thinking, I don't know what you're doing. Well, he gets the ball, Masuaku gets the ball. There's no intent toward the player in any shape or form. It's a poor corner from Watford now. They're still holding possession. Oh, Masuaku stands his ground and wins the ball. So Anderson running at goal now. Beautiful pass into Arnautovic. What does he do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And he falls on the ground like a bloody child. Flowerhorn. I really want to watch this game, mate. Go on to hammerstv.com. That's why I'm watching it. The stream's not brilliant. Oh, Jones says Man City have scored again. Let's just have a look, see if the scores are updated. I don't doubt you in any shape or form. I'm not seeing anything yet. So Newcastle 3 up at Fulham now. But yeah, I'm not doubting this. Have a look. Just click on the actual match report as it comes in at the minute. Is it saying it? Is it saying it? Is it saying it? Yes. Mahrez, what a strike. So yeah, it's the title is 100% City's now. 100%. So Masuaku passes it to Balbuena quite slowly by the looks of things. And the tempo of this game is as reliable as this stream by the looks of things. Yeah, really, just seeing the replay of Anderson's pass through to Arnautovic. Great curling ball in. Arnautovic takes one too many touches. One touch and splam straight into the back of the net, and it's 3-1, and it's problem over. But he doesn't. Gaz 108. Yep, it's 2-1 to West Ham still. As I said, just with a pass from Anderson there, it should have been 3-1. Arnautovic could have had an easy goal there, but he didn't. He fluffed it. I don't know. Andy Boyd, do you think Chicharito will be subbed on? I'm not sure, mate, to be honest with you. I don't see any reason why not. But I can't think of anyone that would come to replace him with. Andy, by me, mate, let me know. Guys, because if we win, we're in the top 10. Yeah, well, we're 10th still at the moment, so it's all looking good from there. West Ham need another goal as it's too close for comfort with an extra man. Yes, agreed 100%, Joan. As I said just now, Arnautovic should have scored there and should have made it 3-1. He really should have made it 3-1. You know, Watford are playing like they've got 11 men. We are giving them so much space, so much time. Nobody's pressing in. This is Allardyce football we're looking at here. Just try not to concede, but don't do too much challenges. It's just Masuaku's. So Watford on the bench, Watford on the attack now, but a poor clearance in, and where are we? Is that Antonio? So Zabaleta put chances for the ball, but that's poor. That's poor from Zabaleta. That really is poor. It's a push for no reason. It's a good clearance in there from Masuaku. Oh, no. Yep. And ball. What are they on about? Okay, so we've got Antonio out on the right there, charging down. Great pass in, but Lanzini not quick enough for that, unfortunately. We need Masuaku to cross in a lovely cross. Yes, we do, Gaz. He did that earlier. He could, but nobody was there for it. Andy Boy, what happened? Yeah, it's just Andy Boy. That was a bit of a. If I think it is what you're talking about, it's just a little bit of a tussle in midfield there. Nothing major, mate. Don't worry about it. Right, so we are 65 minutes in, guys. Let me know what substitutions you would make. So we're on the Noble into Antonio again by the looks of it. He's put a great ball to Anderson, but Anderson's just a little bit too far ahead, and then Watford get the ball and clear it back to Foster, and Watford are now in possession. We need nothing since Gaz's comment. So again, it's all Watford. It is all Watford. We are sitting back like an Allardyce team. We really need to up this tempo. We really do. Who is on the bench? We have on the bench, Joan, If they score, put Chicharito 1. To be honest with you, guys, I would put a striker on now. If I'm 100% honest with you, I really, really would put a striker on now. Not wait to get an equaliser, because we need to try and. There you go. So Lanzini's coming off. Crystal Palace 4, Bournemouth 2 now. Let's have a look to see who the substitution is, because this stream is buffering like crazy. Let's have a look. Lanzini off and Jack Wilshere on. So on the bench, as was asked just now by... Yeah, exactly, Andy. Yeah. So, right. Joan asks who is on our bench. And we have on the bench, we have Adrian, obviously. Zabaleta has already come on. Wilshere has just come on. So we've got one more substitution to make, which will be out of Snodgrass, Sanchez, Hernandez, or Ogbonna. So I agree with Andy that we should put Hernandez on the bench, take him off the bench, and put the striker on. Do a 4-4-2. But it looks like with that Wilshere substitution now, I'm not entirely sure that's gonna happen. Sorry, my Chrome is mucking around. Good at this. I'm going to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. This is my first ever live watch with, so I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Here we go. Anderson. And out of it, right at the goalkeeper. What is he doing? This man needs to come off. I'm sorry, but I've been very, very critical of an Arnautovic over this season, and he is having an absolute shocker. He's just onside, but he's got 5 yards, nobody around him, and he just takes one too many touches and fluffs it straight at Foster. I really, really don't get it. You're actually good at this. I'm going to subscribe. Gaz, thank you. It means the world, mate. It really, really means the world. If you know any of you guys that are watching this channel right now and haven't subscribed, and you're enjoying the conversation with people, then by all means, please subscribe and share the channel. Let anybody else know about this as well. You know, let everybody know about this. So the more people that sign up, the more obviously I'll be able to do for yourselves. Phase 3 of the improvement for this channel is going to be coming within the next few weeks. I've got a computer, so I can do these live streams now. I've got a webcam proper setup. I've got a very, very good camera. I've got a new camera coming as well, which will help with doing live streams through as well. And also I'm going to try and document some live games as well. So hang on, looks like I've shrunk. That was shrunk recently. See if I can bring it down just a little bit further. And just as I say that, but yeah, Gaz, by means, mate. Okay, Flowerhorn Lil 12 didn't work for me. Right, go to hammerstv.com. Try stream 2. That will be the better one for you. That really, really will be the better one for you. But as I say, I'm literally trying to get some more things on the boil for you guys. If anybody does enjoy the channel and is very up for it, by all means, contact me on Twitter at JPWHUTV, because I'm looking for somebody to do regular podcasts with. So if you're enjoying this and you want to reach out to me, and we'll do a weekly thing where we're talking about some, especially with the rumours coming up now, the transfer window's opening in the next few weeks. But anyway, so not Rice on the ball at the minute. Passes nicely to Noble, but a little bit too close. No, go on, Marky, go on, son. Passes out to Anderson and tells him to pass it back to Masuaku. That could have worked badly, but fortunately it was fine. But we're now close to the halfway line again. So Anderson, here he comes. Good little pass in. Antonio in through to Zabaleta. Zabs passes it back to Nobes by the looks of it. Wilshere, Noble, Rice. Crowd telling Rice to shoot. He could have done, to be fair. He really could have done, but he's passed it to Zabaleta instead, who puts in a great ball. And yes! Oh! And Arnautovic has scored. 3-1. That's it. 20 minutes to go. 3-1. And as usual, the stream buffers just when you need it. Marko Arnautovic is now officially the leading goal scorer with, what is it, 11 goals now. So much better. As I said, we do need to step it up, and that's exactly what's happened. And a very, very good ball in, and we are. That's it. It's 3-1, and as I said, guys, this could have easily been 4 or 5-1 by now. It really, really could have been. I'm going to take lead at Spurs. Way, Joan, thanks for letting us know. Did not know that. I've been too involved in watching this game. So let's just have a quick catch up of all the scores as they stand at the moment. So let's go back to this. Let's have a look. Right, so Man's still saying that Man City are 2-1. That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. Arsenal 1-0 up over Burnley, as I say, because they slumped. Palace, yes, of Man City 4. Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Burnley 1, Arsenal 2. Now, Christ almighty. Crystal Palace 4, AFC Bournemouth 3. Guess what game's going first on Match of the Day? Fulham 0, Newcastle 3. Leicester City, Chelsea 0-0, so we're staying 10th. Liverpool 1, Wolves 0. Man United 0, Cardiff City 2. Southampton, Huddersfield still 1-1. Spurs 1, Everton 2, and that's it as far as the tables are concerned. And come on, stream, what are you playing at? But 3-1. Very, very happy with this. Yes, definitely. Very, it's not going to make a blind bit of difference. I said at the start of the season that we would finish no higher than 10th, and I'm glad I said that, because we looks like we are finishing no higher than that. The stream is just, I don't know what is playing at. See if I can get something working a bit more. Let's have a look. So link 2 is the one I'm currently watching. Modern technology, huh? Let's have a look. God, they sound like my dad. So there you go. So yes, we've got 18 minutes on the clock, 3-1 up. Very, very happy with how things are going at the moment. And as I said at half time, guys, exactly as I said at half time, if we push it up just a little bit more, just press them a little bit more harder, we'll get the goal. And that's exactly what happened. It's exactly what happened. Now the problem is obviously with Chalobah being sent off, he's going to miss the FA Cup final as well. So no wonder he was looking absolutely heartbroken, to say the least. Watford's chance of getting to the FA Cup final is, it's the first time for, where are we, 25 years, I think, something like that. Oh, very close there. Let's see if we get a replay, because I'm sorry, mate. Sorry, guys. I was just sorting my drinks out there. Antonio always had a chance there, but Foster covered it up, and so yeah, guys, we could have easily been 5. It could have easily been 5 at the moment. It really, really could have been. Oh, good ball into Masuaku. Oh, poor crossover there, though. Really was poor. But we've now secured us throwing. So let's see if we can get a replay. There we go. So Anderson, great ball up to Antonio. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper and straight at him. Just over his head, mind, but just straight at him. Very, very good performance in the second half. Not the best to say, because we've coasted for a while. We've really sat back, let them just been defending for like crazy. But all of a sudden there was the break, and that was it. It could be 5-1 now. It really could have been 5-1. So Arnautovic passes over to Antonio, who's that could have been close. But so 75 minutes on the clock now, and a free kick to Watford. A foul by Dex. Got to be gutted for him. Imagine missing the cup final. Yeah, Joan. Yes. Yeah, I mean, talking as a football fan at the moment, yes, it was just, there was a very good chance they could have done it. I'm sure he'd be in the squad, he'd be sitting there watching it, but yeah, his skin will be crawling because he want to be out there at all. They may appeal it. You never know. Watford may appeal it, but there we go. So defending, and Rice with a nice little run, passes it to Anderson, who passes it back to Masuaku, and still keeps hold of the ball. Anderson, bad mistake from Anderson, leading to Watford counter attack, but fortunately nothing comes of it too bad. Because we get too comfortable because we were winning 2-1. Yes, well, Gaz, it was 2-0, but it was 2-1 at that point. But yes, you're right. Too comfortable, thinking we're going to coast it through, and yeah. So where are we? So it's to be honest, this is a good game. This is a really good game. But no, Wilshere on the ball now by the looks of it. Yeah, Wilshere. Looking for options, not really getting much, but passes it to Anderson. The big space right in front of Anderson, but he decides to pass it over to Antonio instead. Passes it back to Anderson, but loses the ball. Antonio brought down, but it's a penalty. Kickoff. I should say kickoff. Kickoff brings down Antonio, and it is a penalty. It's not a foul in any shape or form, but it is a penalty. So it looks like Noble's gonna come up to it. Oh no, Spurs have equalised. Joan, we'll come back to that in a moment. We'll just literally, that is a poor penalty. That's a poor challenge. And so yeah, clips the back of his leg by the looks of things. If the stream was working properly. Yeah, well, actually, no, just a bumble straight into him. Actually, just. So here we go. Noble stepping up to the plate. Can he score this? Can he score? Don't say anything in the chat. I don't want to see it. I'm not seeing it. Can he score? Can he score? So Watford taking the sub player off at the minute and brought another player on, which I'll come into in a minute. But looks like we're just about to get there. It is a penalty, guys, 100%. I'm not looking. Go on, Noble. Noble 2. 4-1. Table. Right, let's have a look and see what our goal difference is. Don't think the table's updated properly enough yet, but it's a very Noble with a brace today. Who would have thought it? A beautiful ball outside the box for his first goal. Well taken penalty for the second. Sanchez is coming on by the looks of it, and Rice is coming off. So like for like, Rolls Royce for a Volkswagen Beetle. DY is so cool. FU. Well, bothered not putting those comments in because there's no need for that in any shape or form. No need for that. Yeah, 2 goals on his birthday week. Happy birthday to Mark Noble in 100%, Joan. 100%. So really good tussle in midfield, as it always is. Sanchez, first, I think it's his first touch by the looks of it. 4-yard pass. Well, Joan, it is, isn't it? Come on. I mean, let's be frank here. You know, Declan Rice is the best player we've had for a long time, especially coming through the sorry, hang on. Where are we? So yeah, bit of ball possession now. But Sanchez on the ball, passes to Noble, passes to Arnautovic. He passes it back to Noble. Sanchez, Noble, Masuaku, Noble. The Watford players are just sitting behind the ball 100%, not challenging at all, not making anything, just letting us play. There's just it's a very, very good. So basically, as I say, Rice versus Sanchez, it is a Rolls Royce versus a Beetle. It really is. I mean, because Rice is just on an absolute another level, completely another level, and it's just, you know, it's good. It's good. And do you know what? I'm gonna take these earphones out because they're doing my head in. So I'm hoping that nothing gets picked up by the microphones. Just as it freezes. But yeah, you know, as I say, he's a fantastic footballer. I mean, nobody can grumble on that in any shape or form. So right, so while that's reloading itself, let's have a look at where we are with all the scores and where we are with the table. So Crystal Palace 5, AFC Bournemouth 3. What on earth? I said it at the start of the, you know, in the second half, man. This is going to be first on 8 goals. In 8 goals. That's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Liverpool 2, Wolves 0, Cardiff City 2, Man United 0, Southampton 1, Huddersfield 1. Oh, here we go. Watford on the break. No. Spurs 2, Everton 2. It's just, I can't believe that. Palace bomb. That is just the craziest of games. It's honestly 5-3. 5-3. Man City over Brighton 4-1. Palace and Bournemouth 5-3. Wow. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, and a very, very good save from Fabianski there. Sorry, just getting back to the game. This is the point of it. But it's Cardiff have beaten Man United 2-0 at Old Trafford. What the hell? I mean, Cardiff are relegated and they're still playing like they've just got everything to play for. It's incredible. Joan got to love Roy. He's dragged Palace up a notch. Yes, he has. But 5-3. Wow. I'm legitimately staggered by that. Legitimately staggered. Gaz, he is such a good young player. I take it you didn't talk about Rice. Yes, he is brilliant. I've said it for the majority of the season. I was very, very close to giving Snodgrass the Hammer of the Year. Snodgrass for me. Bearing in mind all the crap that he's had to deal with over the last 12 months, it's just been he's shown his worth. He really has shown his worth. Gaz, where can I watch the match? As I say, mate, go on to hammerstv.com. That's where I'm watching it. Click on hammerstv.com. Click on link 2, and that is the one that's working at the moment. But you know, it's just I love Snodgrass. I think he's been absolutely superb this season. He's not had the best of games a few times, but he's worked the hardest, and nobody can disagree with that. Rice has worked again on another level over that, but Snodgrass has won everybody over. Fabianski has won me over 100 times this season. I've been really superb with him. So here we go. Zabaleta crossing into the box now. And yeah, dealt with by Watford. It's passed back to Foster. I love studying his real hammer. Yes, agreed, 100%. Thank you, Joan. So here we go. So where are we? Come on. So right, so we've got 5 minutes plus extra time, which is injury time, which I'm guessing probably 3-4 minutes. Watford still on the attack. Sanchez, awful clearance by Sanchez, straight at one of the Watford players. But oh Jesus! Oh, a Noble clears for a corner. Oh. I mean, to be fair to Sanchez, man, he's tried to make up his injuries, but he's just, I'm sorry, but I've defended him a few times. I really have defended him a few times. I mean, even when me and Tim did our podcast the other day, I said maybe next season he's getting a lifeline, but you can see now why. Oh, for God's sake, how's that handball? You can see why he's linked to be going next season, because he is just not good enough. He really isn't good enough, which is a shame. But anyway, so Wilshere passes to Anderson, straight at the Watford player. Marietta by the sounds of by all accounts. So he goes to Nobet. Oh, nothing. Yeah, very good block in there. But Stream, come on. Stop giving me picture book football. Right, so Noble to Wilshere. To be honest, he's not had too bad a game, Wilshere. He really hasn't had too bad a game. But again, broken down. I can't believe this. Honestly, the game of the day. Oh, Diop keeps it in. Just very, very good clearance for him, but unfortunately, it falls back to Watford. Decore does. I don't know what he was trying to do, but possibly because Balboa got in the way by the looks of it. But yeah, where are we? So, checking the scores as we're doing it at the minute. Nothing's changed. So, as I say, game of the day from the scoreline point of view is Palace Bournemouth. That's just incredible. That is just ridiculously crazy. Zabaleta passes to Anderson. That's a bit of a tussle. Frustration coming in for the Watford players now, by the looks of it. Really is. And understandably so, to a degree. Down to 10 men, losing 4-1. Some of it could have been dealt with better by Watford, but as it stands at the moment, I just don't care. The Noble to Anderson. Wilshere, right in the middle of 3, and he's got up fine. So, but as I say, Wilshere's had some good games since he's come back. He really has. Cardiff are going to win at Old Trafford. God knows what the lap of honour will be like for their home side. Yeah, agree, 100%, Joan. It's not looking good for them in any shape or form. It really isn't looking good. So I just adjust the picture a little bit. I think that as I say, I think Watford have played well. They've had the lion's share of the possession, but as I said earlier, when Gaz was asking about the possession points, it doesn't matter what possession you do with it. It's just how you play with it. Oh, that was close from Antonio there, a yard or so away from the top right. Gaz, imagine 5-1. Yes, I am. We could have easily been 6. It could have easily been 6. We've had a prime chance, and some great ball in and out of it. Went absolutely begging, and also Masuaku that literally begging in every sense of the word, because there was easily some space and someone could have run into it, but it just didn't happen. Stone Island, thank you, mate. West Ham, definitely. But Man City have won. Yes, they have, and they've won the title. So we'll enter injury time now. So where are we? So we've got Man City 4-1 over Brighton away, Burnley 1, Arsenal 2, Palace 5, Bournemouth 3, Fulham Newcastle has just finished 4-0, Leicester 0-0, Leicester Chelsea 0-0, Liverpool 2, Wolves 0, Man United 0, Cardiff City 2, Southampton Huddersfield 1-0, Spurs Everton 2-2. And we've got 2 minutes of added time, so it's pretty much done and dusted from our point of view as well. So let's have a look at the tables. As I say, we finished 10th by all accounts, unless there's a miracle that happens at Leicester's ground. We've had three new subscribers to the channel, guys. Thank you very much. Paul Flower, thank you very much for subscribing. Flowerhorn Lel 12, and also Too Deadly YouTube, guys. Nice, very very nice for you to subscribe to the channel. This at the end of the day, as I always say to my in my videos, this is my channel as much as it is yours. Was it frozen? Right, so guys, as it stands, and I am so happy to say this, I'm really, really happy to say this. Do you see it? Let's have a look. I am so happy to say this. Let's see if you guys can see this. 700 subscribers. Thank you very, very much for all your support. I really, really do appreciate it. I'm absolutely loving the fact that the channel has got to 700. I'm so glad that you guys are absolutely enjoying this game, and this review. This is brilliant. And there we go. There we go. 92nd minute, 4-1. West Ham finishing the top 10. Yes, Andy, 100%. We are on goal difference as it stands with Leicester. Just depends on what happens with the Leicester's. Is that? Yeah, that's finished full. That's 0-0. So there we are. It was 10th. Neither team wanted to play for it. By the looks of it, Leicester, Chelsea just wanted to get the point, and that's really, really disappointing. Not just from a West Ham point of view, but it's also just down to the fact that they just could have gone out for glory, and they haven't by the looks of it. But I haven't seen the game, so I can't comment. But let's see. Not really sure why your comment was held there, Joan, but thank you very much. Yes, there is more and more content due to come for this. So let's round this game up, guys, shall we? Let's just round this up. Could have been better. Really, really could have been better, but very, very glad to be able to have done this and watch with you guys. And I'm sure watching this video back, it's gonna be strange just sitting there going, come on stream. But yeah, 700 subscribers at the end of the season. This time last year, I was on 35, if I remember correctly. So the growth over the last 12 months has been spectacular, a lot more than I was expecting it to be. But thank you very much, Joan, and Tim Smith. Come on, you irons. Yep. So it could have, as I say, we could have had more. Watford played well. They had the very, very good possession amount. But at the end of the day, all 3 points go to West Ham. So we are 3 games on the win now, on the bounce. Very, very happy with how things have gone. Finishing 10th in the table. I was hoping that Chelsea could have done us a bit of a favour twice in the space of a week, but hasn't happened. But as I say, we are literally on -3 goal difference, unbeaten in the last 3. So thank you very much for your time, guys. Anybody else that is watching this, which and you haven't subscribed and you've liked the channel, then by all means please do so, and hit the notification bell so you get first notification of when all the live streams and also the new videos go up. As a result, because I've talked through the entire game, literally the entire game, there won't be a post-match reaction coming up, because you can see what my thoughts are on there. But as I say, 4-1. Very, very happy with that. -3 goal difference. It's a shame that we couldn't bring that to 0. We had some very, very good chances to get close to the 0 goal difference, but that's the way football works. So in the meantime, guys, thank you very, very much for all your support. I really, really do appreciate it, and so happy that you guys have stuck with me. The numbers of who's watched this channel, this stream, during the last couple of hours has fluctuated a little bit, but very, very happy that we've had such a very, very good live chat. A lot more people involved in it than I was originally expecting. Gaz, congratulations on 700. Thank you very much, mate. The Asia Trophy is next. Yes, it is, but more importantly, we will find out in the next week or so who's being released. So when that information comes up, Wally World, good to see you, mate. Very, very happy that you were watching this. You've been you've watched every single American Hammers TV video from what I understand as well. And Wally, you've followed the channel as well. So thank you very much, mate. I'm really, really happy to see you. But as I say, you know, we've got a bit of a break now, but I will still be putting up content. On Wednesday, there is going to be Wally World. Thanks for your hard work. Thank you, and thank you very much for watching the channel over the last week or so, mate. I really improved it. Vile, enjoyed it. Well done, John. Thank you, Joan. I do appreciate it. As I say, there is going to be new content coming up. I'm doing a live stream with Wayne from Dallas Hammers as well. So you'll be able to watch that on Wednesday night from 7 o'clock UK time, which should be, I think there's about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock Dallas time, whatever. So Wally, if you're about, mate, by all means jump in for that. But in the meantime, guys, thank you very much for staying with me for the last couple of hours. I really, really do appreciate it. And you do a very professional production. Again, Wally, thank you for your kind words. Mean a lot. They really, really do mean a lot. The channel's only going to get better. As I say, thanks to Tim, American Hammers TV, who's been at me to do podcasts and live streams. But there's more stuff to come. There's even more content to come. Guys, go check out the FA Cup video that I've done, where I talk about what the cup means to me and as well as football fans. I give a brief history of how the cup started, first few ever games, and more specifically information about it as well, and how I personally feel it. There's also little video clips in there as well that I think you guys will enjoy. So check that out. Not many people have watched it, which is a real surprise, bearing in mind it's celebrating what is the most important cup to us. But as I say, guys, thank you very, very much for your time. I really appreciate your support. If anybody that you know may want to watch the channel or our Hammers, not necessarily in the UK, if you're in the States, Indonesia, Japan, anywhere, Africa, if you know anybody that you may feel what might want to watch the channel, then by all means please share this. Not necessarily just this video, but please share the channel in general. It'd be nice to have some more subscribers there and get some more views behind it, because as important as subscribers are, the watch times are even more important. Now obviously, as I say, we've got a break from football now, but there's still content coming up. I will be talking about the rumours, but I won't be talking about anything that is not going to happen. Basically, I'm not going to be reporting for something that I read in the Daily Mail or whatever. But thank you very much for your time, guys. I really, really appreciate your help and your support. In the meantime, look after yourselves, and I will see you very, very soon. All the best.